This is the moment. This is the time we've been training so long for. The moment of all reckoning. It's time for those noobs to—
Yo, Chief, I lost my sword. Where's the spares?
down the hall, third to the left.
You're a real one.
As I was saying, if these noobs think they are going to conquer this land, they are sorely mistaken. I will personally see to their ultimate—
Dude, where's the bathrooms?
Oh, come on, Jeffrey, you know where they are.
I forgot.
Well, go find them. Still, the ultimate army. The destruction of their faces after countless battles. This will be an end to it all. And once we win, we can reclaim—
Can I have your phone? I need to make a call.
Stop interrupting my monologue! Once this is over—
Someone blew up the bathrooms! On Roblox, there's a genre of games that has garnered quite a strangely large following. Tycoon games. These games are quite a staple on Roblox, some being quite good, while others being, well— Although Tycoon games have gotten quite a reputation, most stick to a very basic formula of continually gaining cash to progress and unlock items, building upgrades, decorations, and all sorts of things. However, there are quite a few exceptions that stand up the quality and take it to a new level, and one of these examples just so happens to be the topic of a YouTube video. Whoa, a Tycoon game with a story? It's, kind of sad that that's so uncommon. The story is as follows. Wow, I sure do love nuclear weapons, don't you, Fred?
Yes.
Haha, wouldn't it be funny if we set them off and destroyed humanity?
Yes.
Man, you're just so relatable.
Yes.
So humans started World War III, causing a lot of war, which allowed the noobs to take a stand against trying to take over the planet. And this actually worked somehow, so humans decided that they needed a very good idea. So they created zombies, and, well, I don't think it worked very well for them. After realizing humanity was about to die, the humans decided to split into different factions. The hobos, who are apparently magically radiated and can bend space-time. The casuals, who don't really care about life anymore and party all night. The survivors, who don't want to die but are somehow more failing than the hobos, and the rebels, aka the world is destroying, so let's finish it! Oh, and also the militants, dedicated to saving Earth, led by the great President of the United States, President Martha, who isn't really doing anything. Noobs are, well, noobs. They do as well as you can for not having a brain and stealing modern technology, as well as having a monarchy and allying with aliens made of space dust. Who wrote this? Zombies, on the other hand, are more civilized, while not having as many advances in weaponry. They also have a king who's allied with a faction of zombie traitors. I'm sorry, what? In this game, gameplay is split normally into two parts, the leader view and the player view. In player view, you can move around in typical Roblox fashion, punching and running through, taking down enemies. However, there's normally a shop that you can use to buy upgrades and new weapons, and morphs, which allow you to become stronger units, provided you can punch enough money out of your opponents. In leader view, you have a top-down perspective of the entire map, being able to basically see everything, as well as somehow being immune to all damage whatsoever. In this mode, you can build spawns, walls, drills, healing stations, and all sorts of other things, as well as spawn units on your spawners. And oh boy, this stuff gets complicated. Every single unit has different stats, costs, and abilities in the way you use them. Plus, you can't even use most of them till you get upgrades. Oh, and cash, of course. Except in this Tycoon, you can actually lose your money producing units and drills. So keep an eye out for players spamming abilities. In your typical 1v1 mode, you're pitted as an army of noobs versus an army of zombies, with humans normally being in the middle, making you unable to instantly kill each other. The main goal is to destroy a town hall, which has quite a bit of HP, but can be taken down pretty easily with stronger units. There's also quite a bit of variation dependent on the map, so having awareness of your surroundings is a must. There's also modes such as DayZ mode, where you defend against waves of zombies and players alike, while upgrading your defenses, weapons, and armaments. A mode which is focused on trying to defend instead of trying to attack. And then there's a mode called 1v1 mode, which is where you're trying to kill as many people as possible, and several variations on the classic 1v1 mode. This game's developer really did go the extra mile with this game. Which is to say, what in the world? How much stuff did you put in here? I'm not gonna talk too much about this, but why is there a whole dictionary full of lore on all of these units? Add on to the little touches like dialogue for all these people, tons of abilities, leaderboards, cosmetics. This game's got a lot of heart put into it, which is very respectable and nice to see. So, the realistic answer to give for anyone's question of, should you play it? Seems like an instant yes, right? Well, this game does have a few flaws that's sticking out like a sore thumb. What am I doing? What's going on? This game is tough as nails to try and figure out what's your best strategy as leader, as well as already having a pretty dedicated fan base, or it's gonna take plenty of time to figure out what's happening most of the time. And don't let me get started on the audio. Also, it's not really a game which you can pick it up and drop whenever. Battles can take a hefty amount of time to finish, and are almost constantly swinging back and forth. Despite this game is still very engaging, often having unexpected be the expected norm, as well as just constant things to do and more to explore. My rating for this game would have to be a... And I would recommend it for anyone who's willing to invest a little bit more time into a game. If you want to see more random stuff like this in the future, or more reviews on games or something, feel free to